and she lost her mind.
And then she went crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, wait, I should introduce you.
Yes, introduce me. Do what you need.
I need to do. Okay, my next guest is
Yes.
Emmy, Grammy, and Tony Award winner.
3 times.
Okay, and their next book, Songbird in the Light,
Yes.
is out right now. It's Billy Porter.
Hi.
Hello. How are you?
I'm fabulous. I'm so happy to be here with you.
I'm so happy you're here.
I've been such a fan for a really long time.
Thank you. Likewise. Truly,
Thank you.
truly. And honestly, just reading the bio, when I said we need the O, the Oscar.
Yes, we do need the O.
Let's
We'll
get
figure
the
it
O.
out.
It's no rush, right?
No, I'm not rushing.
Yeah.
After the last year of my life, I'm not rushing about anything anymore.
What happened in the last year?
So I had sepsis last year. I don't know if you know that.
I did not know that.
I had sepsis last year in August. Started with a urinary infection in England when I was starring as the MC, making my West End debut in Cabaret.
Okay.
Candor and Ebb's Cabaret. And then, I got a urinary infection. And, I love London, and their medication is trash.
Listen, about getting medicine in Europe.
Their medication is trash.
But you can't get anything. I got burnt on the forehead by a hairstylist in September, and I was like, I need some Neosporin. So this
They
doesn't
don't have
scar.
Neosporin.
They said, we don't have that. You need a prescription for Neosporin. And of course, like, whatever the equivalent is. And they're like, no, because it has an antibiotic in it, you need a prescription.
Right.
I'm like, for Neosporin.
Right. And so 10 weeks and 4 rounds of weak ass antibiotics later, it was a kidney infection with kidney stones. This is April. Mm-hmm. Then and only then did they give me the strongest stuff that they had at the time.
Yeah.
And it seemed to have gone away.
Okay.
Fast forward to August, I'm doing Cabaret here. I'm in my 4th week. Marisha Wallace and I, 3 black people in the leads of this musical that has never had black people telling, our version of the Holocaust story, because we were there too. Mm-hmm. And it was, I felt really like in my purpose. And then the kidney stone pain came back. And turns out the kidney stone was stuck in my urethra. There was so much old backed up bile and infection that had not been dealt with, that when they put the stent in to do the routine procedure to like redirect the urine and blast me with American antibiotics
okay, the good
to
stuff.
get it gone,
it
bubbled up and went into my bloodstream. And I went uroseptic. I was on ECMO for 3 days. I checked myself in on Tuesday night. I woke up on a Saturday night. Compartment syndrome in my leg, where the muscles sort of, turn in on themselves and cut off the circulation. They had to give me a fasciotomy and cut me on both sides of my calf and then from my knee to my hip. It's been crazy. I'm still healing.
Yeah.
It's a slow process. I'm so grateful to be alive. And I'm slowly getting back on the horse.
I'm grateful you're here. I'm grateful you're alive.
I really
that
am
is
too.
crazy.
It was really, really crazy. And something that makes you go, wow, I've never thought about death a lot. Mm-hmm. I grew up in the Pentecostal church. We were exposed to death. Death is going home, homegoing, blah, blah, whatever. Mm-hmm. I was looking at caskets at 5, open caskets at 5. Like, I don't have a fear like that. Like, I have a relationship with, that's what, but I never thought about it. And the fact that I think more now about my mortality and what am I doing right now then? How am I showing up even more grounded and more present than I've been before? So I'm grateful to be here.
Yeah, I'm so grateful. May I ask
really
you
am.
what ECMO is, though? The
ECMO machine is essentially the new life support machine.
Okay. Oh, wow.
I was on life support.
Yeah.
Like, all of my organs had shut down.
Right.
For
That's
3 days.
crazy.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
It was
So
crazy.
I am so grateful that you are here. I'm grateful you're here with me now. And you say
Yeah.
you are so much more present and try to be grounded when you enter a space. What kinds of things do you do to ground yourself day to day?
Well, I'm a big fan of a book called The Artist's Way
Mm, I have it on my shelf.
by Julia Cameron. Take it
Hmm.
off your shelf and do it.
Okay.
I did it in 2000. I did the business version in 2010. I did it again last year. There's one thing that I take from it all the time, which are the morning pages. It's sort of very similar to journaling.
Mm-hmm.
You're supposed to write 3 pages longhand every day.
Mm.
Stream of consciousness, no judgment on anything or anything. I type them now because I've been doing it for so long
Mm-hmm.
that my mind body connection is present and
Yes.
there,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
as if I were writing. But that grounds me. My mom passed a couple of years ago, and she was Pentecostal. And the day we put her in the ground, I became Buddhist.
Oh, because you said mommy's not here anymore. Because
And I put her through enough,
yeah,
being gay and refusing to go in the closet
you said I'm not.
and being who I am. They put her through. So, church folks put her through so much. I
Oh,
was like, I'm not going to put her through another thing.
yeah. You said I'm not going to tell her I'm not Christian no more. I'm Buddhist.
I let her die before I became Buddhist.
The day they put
Literally, they put her in the ground, and my sister's best friend is a Buddhist, and I was like, "Come here, girl." And so I've been slowly trying to figure out what that is, and I really love the meditation. I just love the tenets. It's like we're just here to be present.
Mm,
We're here to be available.
mm-hmm.
The releasing of permanence, everything being impermanent,
Mm-hmm.
and releasing everything
Mm-hmm.
so you don't suffer. It's not what happens, it's our response to it
Mm-hmm.
that causes us to suffer so greatly.
Mm-hmm.
And so I've been trying to practice that a little bit more and
yeah.
not suffer so much because
We do bring on a lot of our own suffering because we want
we
things
do.
to be different.
We want things to be different as
Yeah.
opposed to this is what it is. Let's be right where we are.
Mm-hmm.
You
see, I'm Christian, but I read a lot of Buddhist.
Well, I'm
centric books.
Christian too.
You said,
I'm
but
Christian.
I'm Christian Buddhist.
I'm Christian Buddhist. Absolutely.
Yeah. I read a lot of. Have you read "You Are Here" by Thich Nhat Hanh?
No, but I'm gonna get it.
Okay, you get it. I'll read The Artist's Way. Get it off the
Yes.
shelf. I do morning pages, by the way.
You
Bailey,
do?
because my therapist suggested it years ago, but I don't. I don't think she mentioned to me it was a thing from The Artist's Way. I think
It's
like
from The
years
Artist's
later,
Way.
I heard someone say it was from The Artist's Way. But I do a page, stream of consciousness, but it's so fascinating because I can't write fast enough for how my brain.
Right. I can do this fast enough.
Yeah, my brain. I'm like, well, I'm already onto the grocery list, and what a beautiful life. My morning page.
That's called ADHD, girl.
I think I do have ADHD.
We all have it. We are artists.
I
We
think
all
I
have
have
ADHD.
it. I'm over here diagnosing myself every day with something new. It's really crazy.
I said to my trauma therapist about 3 months ago, maybe a bit more, I was like, do you think I'm ADHD? And she did a spit take.
She said, I thought
She had just taken drank some water, and she did a spit take and was like, Billy,
Billy, do I think you're ADHD?
you are the poster child. I'm like, okay.
Okay, right. I just, my friend told me she let ChatGPT diagnose her recently, which is
We ain't doing ChatGPT
I'm
no more right now.
why are we not doing
We're
it now? I don't really
boycotting
do it.
them.
I don't do it at all. But why?
We're boycotting
Tell
them
me why.
because they fund ICE
Oh.
and Trump. We're
Yeah.
boycotting them.
Okay, and that is good to know. You heard
Take
it.
it off the phone. There are other places
There's
to go.
an app for ChatGPT.
Yeah, there's an app.
What year do I live in?
What you?
I'm over here. I'm over
No
here.
more ChatGPT. Go to
Oh.
other places until they get their stuff together. Can we cuss on here?
You can cuss. You can do whatever.
Till they get their shit together.
Okay, you heard him. You know what to do. Get off of there. You say there's other places. I'm so behind. I'm not
I'm
going to
still
make you.
on Google. Child.
Okay, me too. I Google everything.
I'm still on Google.
I'm on Google as well.
They're safe for the moment.
Are they though?
I mean,
Is any very few places are
And that's the hard part.
Exactly. Let's be honest about that.
And that's the hard part about now, what does our activism look like in this new world order?
Mm-hmm.
You know, when I think about the old days, the Birmingham bus boycott was what, 18 months or something?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Not one afternoon for no kings every 4 months. No shade.
Okay.
But like we've become our lives have become so convenient.
Our lives are very.
That like we don't even know what it's like to get up and go to a store anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And then the stores that are available, I was doing this the other day. The stores that are available, well, where do I get a stepladder?
Yeah.
Target.
Uh-oh.
Walmart.
Uh-oh.
Or Amazon. Like those are
That's true.
It's like where do we even begin the process to try to extract ourselves from this billionaire takeover culture? It's very difficult.
It's challenging. And I thought you were going to mention when you go to a store, because I'll go for like basic toiletries to CVS and everything's locked up. And then I got to page the employee on the machine.
That's because of thievery.
I know, but I'm like, but also it's cheaper labor, less people to have to be in loss prevention.
Right.
I'm pushing the button. But then so is everyone in every aisle, and it's just one man running around with a key. I feel very bad for them. And I'm like, this is not. I just wanted to pop in and get toothpaste, and now it's a 10-minute wait. Yes, an hour. An hour for some toothpaste. So then for convenience, you're like, or do I just get it on Amazon? I still haven't gotten toothpaste on Amazon, but
I do not either.
Yeah, there's some things that
I will get my Nespresso pods.
You like Nespresso pods? I don't drink coffee.
You don't?
Not really. I've had it. Let me be clear. So if somebody sees me out in the wild with a coffee, be like, that bitch ordered a coffee from me. I don't really drink it. Like, it is rare.
Because you don't need it?
A little bit of that, but also I never wanted to be addicted to something. But now I think I'm addicted to matcha, which is...
It's the same thing.
I know. But it started as a ritual, which I'm sure coffee did for people. Me on my high horse. I don't drink coffee.
You're so cute.
I don't drink coffee, but I do drink matcha every day. This is a matcha right here. But it's mostly full. See, I'm not addicted.
I love it.
I'm not tweaking. But there's just certain things that I'm like, I'm not gonna get that thing on the internet. You gotta go be with the people.
Right.
You understand.
I like going to the store. I go to the grocery store.
Yeah.
I do not get my groceries delivered.
I go every day.
I go almost every day because it's right down the street, and I could order for a couple of days. I can buy for a couple of days, as opposed to what I used to do where I came from. I learned how to cook from my grandmother, my mom, my great aunt. There were decades that I just really didn't know how to cook for less than 15 people.
Yeah.
So I was always overbuying and always overcooking. And then I found the Hello Fresh.
I thought you were going to say Blue Apron. Okay, yes.
Blue Apron,
yes,
Hello
cute,
Fresh.
cute.
I've tried them all.
Yes.
And now I understand, if I'm cooking for myself, this is the portion I need to buy. So I've learned how to buy the portions now for what I want to cook. But I always go, unless I'm getting one of those boxes, I always go to the grocery store.
I stay in the grocery store. On Sunday, I went twice on one day. I was there the day before and the day before that. And I was on the phone as I was approaching the checkout line. And I said to my friend, I'm like, I need to check out at the store. Yeah, I'm here all the time. I get off with her. And then the cashier was like, who rung me up earlier in the day, like hours before, he was like, I'm here all the time too. Shit. I was like, we should switch places. I should get paid to be here. I just be up here like, what else do I want?
What else do I want in this moment?
In this moment. And it's because the grocery store is too close. But what I was going to say about the coffee thing, right, is that I bought an espresso machine for my guests, for my house guests, because all my house guests, everybody drinks coffee.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't know how to make. I think I learned how to make it this in December. I think I know how. To do a single cup. I don't know how to do the machine in the pot.
Put the thing and press the button for Nespresso.
No, Nespresso is
like a
regular coffee
maker. Oh yeah.
I don't know, but I got an espresso Black Friday sale. It was from Target, but it was also like 10 years ago. But got an espresso, and no one wanted to drink. No one liked it. So I'm surprised you liked an espresso. Everyone was like, I'm good.
How long ago was this?
This was honestly, I'm going to say more like 8-ish years ago.
Yeah, Nespresso is luxury, honey.
Okay.
Nespresso will make you a luxury
Okay.
cup
Okay.
of coffee.
Oh,
You press that button, it's like somebody is at the coffee place doing the
the
things, and
things.
then the little foam comes out on top of it a little bit.
Okay.
It's rich, it's dark, it's flavorful.
I need to get new
It's
friends. I need
it's
to get new
good.
friends.
They like that swill. They like that watered down swill. This is a real cup of
I should
gum.
have told them about themselves. I got rid. I should have been like, "You like that water?"
They probably like it now.
Yeah. Okay. Because I thought I had done something good with my Black Friday.
You
spend.
did do something
Thank
good.
you. Thank you.
And I will come over
Come over.
and have some of that Nespresso.
I got rid of it.
Are you kidding?
I was like, nobody's gonna drink it. I don't drink coffee, so. And now I have a whole matcha setup. I've been most excited
that's
about
cool.
Yeah, I'm very excited. I have an electric kettle. I was doing old school kettle up until like a month and a half ago. But I
Okay.
decided to come to 2026 with
That's
the people.
very Nigerian of
Yeah.
you.
Oh,
And you know what I'm talking about.
and I do know what you're talking about.
I'm black, so
Oh,
Black American, we're very similar.
oh, we are. I mean, listen, I was packing somewhere to go somewhere, and I had a friend over, and I had a bunch of suitcases. And this is in a New York City apartment, but I had them like tucked away in all kinds of places, and they were big ass suitcases. And my friend looked at me and said, "And you just might be Nigerian." I am. You know what?
100%.
100%. 100%.
And the gorgeous face to prove it.
Oh, thank you, Billy. Billy, I have to ask you. I was supposed to ask you this so early. Who or what do you want to say thanks to?
I want to say thanks to God and the universe, whatever one believes in or doesn't believe in, for sparing my life and giving me more time to do what I was put on this earth to do. You know, so many of us who are called, and I believe that being an artist is a calling. I came from the church, so I add ministry. This is my ministry. You know, I have watched so many of my heroes, you know, really burn out so early. And because it's a lot. And I'm grateful. Excuse me, cut that out.
But you know what? This is an imperfect podcast.
Okay.
We clear our throat.
Imperfect belching.
Imperfect. But everyone does it. Okay. We leave the coughs in, the clearings of throat. Because
Okay.
I'm like, guys, this is real life over here. Okay.
You know, like I said, I've watched so many of my heroes burn out so early and way before I believed that they should have been finished. I also lived through the AIDS crisis. I'm 56 years old. You know, I came out in 1985 and we went straight to the front lines to fight for our lives. I've had a lot of loss in my life at very early ages. And I am so grateful to be alive. And that is my diabetes monitor
That's your diabetes monitor.
on this imperfect podcast.
It's an imperfect podcast.
So
what does
could
it
you
mean?
bring me my purse, please?
Bring Billy.
So
bring
I
Billy
can
the
turn
bag.
that phone off. This is LaSonia.
LaSonia. Okay. And that should not down. And then we'll keep that. We'll keep that. Me giving editing notes now so that I don't have to do them
Give it.
later. These are the
So
notes.
y'all don't have to call me when you're
Just
editing.
trim it. We don't have to cut that all out. Just could you trim the moment down? Make it seem like it was a quickie.
Yes.
Okay, but please continue. Do you remember where you were?
So I'm grateful that I have more time.
Mm.
I'm grateful for this last year that has been so challenging. And I've been working on the effects of it right now in terms of how much breaking down of my ego that I still have to deal with.
Mm.
You know, I'm always on my self help, I'm always trying to make myself better spiritually and emotionally. And, I never felt my age until now.
Where you feel like, oh, I'm 56 for real.
I'm 56. My whole brand is how fabulous I am and how elegant I am and
And did.
all of those
Yes, and
things.
are.
And one of those very specific things is that, every so often I'll put on a pump,
Mm-hmm.
a heel, a Rick Owens 8-inch, 8.5-inch platform boot. And I can't do that right now.
Mm.
And to be faced with, ooh, okay, I'm good. And everything I'm feeling right now doesn't have anything to do with nothing to do with anything but my ego.
Mm.
This is the next level of me breaking that down so that I can continue to be the vessel that I'm supposed to be.
Yes, and it's beautiful that you recognize that's what the process is right now. That's beautiful to recognize.
Thank you. I'm about to do La Cage aux Folles
Okay.
for encores at City Center this June during Pride Month. And that musical, I realize I've been doing some work on it. I'm like, oh, he's aging.
Mm.
He's an aging drag queen. He's not Lola from Kinky Boots.
Mm-hmm.
He's not in his prime.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's space for that too.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I've had to go, oh, wow. Okay. Okay. This is where I am. And it's great. It's actually great.
Mm-hmm.
I was going, what am I gonna why am I playing another drag queen? I don't know and I was not excited about it for a while. I was doing it
Yeah.
because it's a dream role for me that I've had since I was younger, back when they weren't casting black people in any of these kinds of classic
Yeah.
pieces.
Yeah.
And so once again, I'm getting, from cabaret to this to, I've had several moments where I've been able to realize these dreams. But I was like, drag queen, what am I? And then I went and did a vocal session to try to figure out what keys I'm going to sing everything in. And the first line of my first song is, once again, I'm a little depressed at the tired old face that I see.
Mm.
It's like, oh, this is what I'm going through right now.
Mm-hmm.
This couldn't be more perfect right now. It couldn't be more perfect for me, for my healing, for my journey, but also to the world right now. This is a different Billy from what you've been used to.
Mm-hmm.
This is different.
Aside from older, how is this Billy different?
Ooh, you asked the good questions.
I tried to.
Ego.
You're a good conversationalist.
um, how am I different? I feel like I'm even more present And I've always been present, but I'm even more present now. And I feel like the fight for, it's not attention. I get attention. It's not attention. What is the word I'm looking for?
Is it adoration?
No, it's not adoration. The fight for respect. The fight to not be pigeonholed. You know, the fight to try to wrestle people into understanding that I'm a very serious person. And fabulous and serious coexist. That fight that I have, that's gone. I'm not fighting no more.
Why?
Like that.
Yeah, like that. That sounds exhausting.
Well, it has been exhausting.
Yes, right. So is that why you're done with that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just don't have the energy. I mean, literally, physically, I do not have the energy to fight any of that anymore. I am what I am. That's the main song from La Cage aux Folles. That song comes from La Cage aux Folles, and I get to sing it. I am what I am. I am my own special creation. Do with that what you will. But I'm not fighting y'all no more about it. You know, I'm not making, I'm not defending myself for anything anymore. You know, and my mantra on the social medias, the information superhighway, I like to say, because I'm old enough to remember when it was called that.
The information superhighway.
Do you remember that?
I'm not that old.
Oh,
What you trying to say,
bitch!
Billy?
Ah!
I'm 38. Motherfucker, you got 20 years on me.
Okay, so when we started, when all of this mess started, it was called the information superhighway. So I like to throw that in, sometimes.
You said, you old bitch, do you remember? Because I know black don't crack, but I see you, girl. I promise you, I was born in 88.
No, I believe it. But it's like my mantra is, I do not now, nor will I ever adjudicate my life or humanity in sound bites on social media. And I will forever be that person. Now, reality speaking, social media, the internet has taken over everything so much to the point in such a toxic way that, like, if somebody says something about you and you don't have any response to it, then your narrative lands in the hands of somebody else.
Oh, yeah.
And so how do we, I've been really working on how do I do that? I joined Substack.
So you get to tell your own story on Substack.
Because Substack is long form. And I'm long form. I'm verbose. I write. I talk. And it's like, it's not about me defending myself, because that's not the goal. I'm not defending myself about anything. But to be able to just be in a place that has not yet turned toxic.
I know. That's the very appealing part of Substack. There's so much social media, but I'm like, it feels pure over here. Like when the internet was at
it
its
feels
best.
adult.
Yeah.
I call it the maturing of social media, because the ratchet trash ain't over there.
Right.
Because they're not smart enough to be.
It's kind of
it's like
true.
Don Lemon got fired from CNN and he went there.
Yeah.
Joy Reid got fired from MSNBC. She went over there. Yeah. Many, if not all of the independent journalists who are being released for telling the truth and speaking truth to power and holding people accountable, who are being fired for that right now, are going over there. You can podcast, you can essay, you can do your television show. Don Lemon does his television show every day. I think it's twice a day. I think he does something at 10 and something at 5. Joy Reid has the Joy Reid show. Child, I watched that shit yesterday. It was 2 hours and 17 minutes.
A movie.
And I was like, yes!
Come on.
And so I'm just beginning the process. I've only posted 2 essays, but like it feels like a space that has given me breath back because the internet suffocates me.
Yeah.
I don't like it at all. And the only reason why I'm there is because I'm in show business. And that is a tool that is still necessary for me.
Yeah.
You know, I don't have fuck you money. Awards do not pay the bills.
Turns out.
I need to get jobs. I got all the awards in the world. And I love them all. And I'm grateful for all of them. They do not pay the bills. And as artists, I try to explain to people, we are freelance.
Very much.
Every time a job ends, we have to go out and get another one. Nobody lives their life like that but artists. You know, and so for my sanity, I am grateful to Substack.
Okay.
Now I just gotta build my little audience because
Well, listen, Billy's on Substack, so you know where to find
Billy's on Substack, bitches.
Okay.
And I'm telling the truth, honey. You
Tell
know
everybody.
You know I tell the truth.
I'm
I
already
call
doing
people
it.
out
by name first.
by
and last.
name.
Billy.
You know, I call people by name. Yes. Not always.
Okay.
I give,
Enough information so where people can figure it out themselves.
and then if something doesn't change, then I start calling out names.
First and last.
Like now.
Okay.
Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Okay.
You are not a fucking hero.
I'm not going to argue against what
Period.
you just said.
All of these people who are now coming out at the end of the earth. When you people sat and watched this happen, why? Because it was never going to affect you.
Yeah, I was going to say self-interest.
It was never going to affect you. Whatever you did and whatever he did was never going to affect you. It still doesn't affect you. I don't want to hear nothing from any of those people. It's lovely. I went with Jane Fonda. You know, okay, so here I said in the hospital room, I'm off the front lines. I was there for a month. You know, because I've been on the front lines since I'm 16. I'm off the front lines. I'm not doing the front lines anymore. You know, I'm going to be a consultant. I'm not going to be on the front lines no more. That lasted for about 2.5 minutes. And then Jane Fonda called me. I did the football movie with her. What was that called? 80 for Brady. I did 80 for Brady for her. And she knows that I'm like, you know, political and stuff. And so she called me to do this thing down at the in front of the Kennedy Center for the Committee for the First Amendment. Okay. You know, I was like, okay, I'll go do that. Then Reverend Al called me to give me the President's Award at NAN last week, the National Action Network last week. You know, because I'm black and I'm gay and I'm out, and that's still a thing.
Yeah.
You know, and I love Reverend Al for understanding that nobody's free unless we're all free. I don't care what you believe. I don't care what your doctrines, your black church doctrines say. That isn't even our religion. It's not even ours. It's our colonizers. You know, I don't. And so he called. And I may have, you know, and I wrote a really nice, I'm not on the front line speech.
Okay.
But I'm here because...
While giving a speech, by the way. But go ahead.
No, but like, I'm not...
Yes.
I didn't say I wasn't on the front lines, but it wasn't like... It was like, thank you. I'm so grateful. God bless y'all all. Yes, 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 yes. We have work to do. And then Easter Sunday happened, and that bitch said he was going to destroy a civilization, and I said,
Oh yeah.
I cannot.
Sit back.
And I rewrote my speech, and I got up there, and I was like, I'm just going to say the speech. But you know, there's a calling on my life, and this is my ministry. And while I don't stand in the pulpit every week to preach traditionally, there is a bishop in me.
Sure. Come on, Bishop Billy Porter. Bishop.
There is a bishop
Okay.
in this queen, honey. And baby, I got up and I don't know what happened. Well, I do know what happened. And all of a sudden it was like everybody just started. It was like we were at church.
You were at church.
And Al Sharpton was standing behind me like, he said, I think I'm going to need you to go preach in some church.
He said, get to actual church, Bishop.
I said, I cuss too much, but I'll take the cussing out.
I'll take it cussing.
I'll take the cussing out.
You would? Just
I'll
on
take
Sunday?
some of the cussing out.
Which words would you allow?
I would allow, damn it.
Okay.
I would allow, get your shit together.
But it could only come in that package.
Yes.
It can't be on its shit can't stand on its own.
No.
Okay.
Well, it could. You know, the one thing that I did take out
Okay.
was motherfucker.
You took that out.
I took it out. I said MFers.
Okay. MF.
I said, lock these MFers up. And
Was it praise music playing?
no, because there was a gospel group there, and I don't know why he didn't get on the keyboard and key up, because I was keyed up, buddy. You can see it. I'm gonna post it on Substack.
Okay.
All 22 minutes of it.
Okay, Billy.
I didn't get the 4-minute memo.
You did. Stop. That you have 4 minutes. Don't give Billy a mic. Don't give Billy a mic.
And not tell him it's 4 minutes before the day before.
Yeah, you need that information well in advance.
The day before they were like, oh, and they should be no more than 4 minutes. I said, okay.
But also, let me tell you this. Not sipping here. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
You get 4 times 5 and 2 extra. You get 4 times 5.5. Okay, but I have to say, people they want to hear you. They want to hear you. And listen, 4 minutes. The reality is, if you had prepared 4 minutes anyway, you pivoted based on what the news was doing, and
Yes.
so it was going to be 22 minutes.
I needed to say what I needed to
You
say.
needed all
And the
22.
thing that's so surprising to me right now, being first generation post civil rights movement, is how many people are afraid to speak. You're saying everything everybody wants to say. Then why are you not saying it?
I think people are scared of losing things, losing opportunities. But it's interesting because you're going to lose them
Anyway. Because they're coming for my black faggot ass, whether I speak now or not. I'm in that position already.
Yeah.
So there's no reason. And I use the F word
That's not on the pulpit.
as
though.
that's not on the pulpit.
Okay.
I use that word as a reclamation of the words of my oppressors.
Sure.
Just like black people use the N word, nigga.
Nickel.
You know what I mean? It's like, what are we, who are we pretending for now? Who are we being politically correct for now? I'm out of that.
Yeah.
Miss me with that.
Also, Billy, your age, because you are in your I don't give a fuck era. You are. It helps. It helps. Doesn't it help to be 56? Be real with me.
It does.
It does. And to almost die,
And to almost die?
oh, it helps.
I mean, I was dead for 3 days, technically.
Did you see Jesus?
I did not.
Who did you
and
see?
Thank you for asking that question.
Yeah.
I didn't see anything.
Nothing.
It was completely black. And that leads me to know my time ain't done yet. I didn't see mom. I didn't see grandma. I didn't see a tunnel. I didn't see no lights. I didn't have no negotiations with spirits. I didn't have nothing. I was black, and then I woke up 3 days later and thought I was in Mykonos
And where were you?
at Bellevue.
New York City. That is not Mykonos. Not even close.
Not even close.
Not even close.
I need one more thing
Yeah.
from my bag, which is my fan.
Okay.
Because
it's an
now-
imperfect podcast. Billy, can we get Billy's fan? Are you getting hot? Toasty?
I am having my menopause moment.
Menopause.
Men have it too.
Do you guys get hot with age?
Yes.
I know you get more attractive with age.
Thank you.
Not just you, but
I know. I believe it.
all of y'all get.
Because I am. Just a little bit of promotion.
Billy.
Black Mona Lisa. Billy Porter is Black Mona Lisa as well.
I thought the fan might say Billy Porter is on Substack because I thought you were just here to promote Substack. So
No, I'm here to promote my book.
Okay. Oh shit. Yes. Wait.
You
Songbird
forgot all about it.
I did.
Songbird in the light.
Because we've been talking.
Songbird in the light, please. Songbird in the light.
What? He just-
Do you even have one?
No, I don't.
Why didn't I thought they would have brought you one.
Bring me one and could you sign it for me?
Of course,
please?
you don't have a image. You can put that in later. You can superimpose the image on iHeart.
We'll put it like right on your chest.
Yeah, put it on my chest. Or one of them little pop-ups that the kids do that I don't know how to do now. You know how to do that on the Instagrams?
Billy, stop.
Do you? I don't know how to do it. I see these things. I'm like, I don't know how to do that.
To the person listening, that sound you hear is Billy's fan.
I know. It's going away in a second. Woo! But I'm sweating from the inside parts.
Inside.
Remember that?
I do. But by the way, it's hot today.
It's hot today.
It's hot today.
You know what the inside parts is?
Is it
Where that come from?
the coochie?
What's the coochie? Oh, well, yes. But do you know where that line came from?
No. Tell me.
Beloved.
Beloved. Toni Morrison's Beloved.
The movie.
The movie, because I read the book.
The movie. She said,
but it is the coochie, right? See, I didn't know. And why did I whisper like it was a curse word?
the coochie.
It's the coochie. Not you
Anyway.
the coochie. Billy.
Shall we pivot to the children's book? Or you
no.
want to talk some more about some other shit?
I don't really have to know about the book except for that people need to get it, unless you want to say something.
Okay,
else about
here's
it.
the thing.
Okay,
Yes,
'cause
I
have
want to
other
say one
questions.
thing.
Okay,
Yes.
go.
So there is a memoir.
Mm-hmm.
Came out 2021. Billy Porter, Unprotected. Came out during COVID. A lot of people don't know about it.
Were
As
you
a
naming
result,
names in that one?
oh, I name names.
Oh
yeah.
yeah, okay.
I name a couple of I name a couple of names,
I'm gonna get the book.
and I've run into the people whose names I've named,
And then what?
and I know they haven't read the book
Oh, because it's sweet. Because it's still sweet.
because they still talk to me.
Okay.
I'm fair, but so that book, I want to package it together to remind people that there's a memoir, and then this is like. It's kind of memoir based as well. It's called Songbird in the Light. And it's about a little boy who finds his voice through singing. And it's based on my life. The original title was Rockhead Bill because that's what they called me because my head grew larger than my body. Between the ages of like 8 and 11, my head looked like this. Like it was,
The nicknames when we were children, they're so cruel.
They're mean. They're horrible.
My family used to call me Opopo, which means bone, skeleton, because I was tiny,
Because you were
skinny, and they be, she doesn't eat, and I'm like, I do
I
eat.
do eat.
This is just the size of my body.
You're right. So they called me Rockhead Bill. So interestingly enough, ironically enough, I think I'm using that word right. I wrote my whole memoir, 280 plus pages of it on my own. I had help coaching, and mentorship, but I wrote it on my own. I come to write this children's book, and I tried 3 times. And my publisher was like, it's called Rockhead Bill. The inciting incident is the fact that the kids threw rocks at my head. Turns out that might be a little violent. for children from the ages of 4 to 8.
Look at me. I didn't even catch it. I'm like, yeah, okay, no
Right,
problem.
right.
I'm like, okay.
Because that's what happened. They're like,
they do
oh,
bully.
it's a little violent. I was like, that's what they did.
They actually threw rocks
At
at
8 years old, they threw rocks at my head. What are y'all talking
and we're not
about?
going to romanticize those children. We're not going to. You don't romanticize the bullies.
I do not romanticize
Exactly.
those bullies.
So yeah, I'm like, then it's okay to call it what it was.
So we got Chris Clarkson and Charlie Palmer. I've never met them in person,
Okay.
which is hard.
Okay.
And I'm gonna take them to dinner soon.
Because we don't do this at my show, but this team here, we're at a visiting studio. They said we could pull it up for you.
Come on, team. So one of the things that I was really, I'm so, so I met with Chris Clarkson, who is a children's book writer, and I told him the story about me finding my voice, being bullied, finding my voice. And the reality is, in 5th grade, when I signed up for the talent show and won,
Okay.
the bullying stopped.
Because they said he's a star.
Yes.
I might need Billy someday.
Correct. And so that was an interesting thing. Charlie Palmer, Charlie Palmer, the visuals, the illustrations, I was really interested in aspirational art for kids. I didn't want it to be kiddie art. No shade. I don't mean any shade by that. But my goal was, I want to create this book so that whoever it speaks to as a child will keep it with them and put it on that coffee table when they're an adult.
I have to say
next to their adult coffee table books.
Yes.
Because it's art.
It's beautiful.
Thank you.
I'm taken by it. I'm so distracted. You have to put the Thanks Dad by Ego back up because I'm up close and I can see the details of the art, the artistry.
It's beautiful.
It's stunning.
I'm really proud of that.
Was Chris an actual artist though? Too?
Yeah.
Like, so it's not just
it's
animation.
Painted.
Do you have any pieces from him? Now I'm like, let's.
I don't.
Pieces from
I have get that book.
Get the book.
You have like 24 pieces.
Songbird in the Light.
Songbird in the Light, darling. Get it to
forget
all your children.
Okay.
And the adults, because y'all can learn something from that book too.
Absolutely. The babies will teach us. I
Yes.
mean, it was written by you and your co-writer, right?
Yes.
But
he really distilled Rockhead Bill into Songbird in the Light.
yeah. They came back. They said, okay, so Rockhead Bill, maybe instead of Rockhead, it's a songbird.
Right. I was trying to be funny.
Yeah.
But I wasn't on. I wasn't a regular on SNL yet. So
What? I could have sworn we worked together. I could have sworn you and I were in Monday Pitch writing our sketches.
And I'm trying to do comedy now.
You want to do comedy now?
Yes.
Like stand up?
Stand up.
Have you gone?
Because it scares shit out of me.
I think you would be good at it. I'm not even an expert, but I'm like, I think
everybody, all my stand up people who I talk to, they're like, you're already a stand up. You just need to get up and do it.
Right.
And it terrifies me. And there's very little that actually terrifies me anymore.
Yeah.
And so I'm doing a podcast with Phoebe Robinson and who did I say?
Leslie Jones.
Soon. And I was talking to them about it. And they were like, well, we'll help you. Everybody's like, you just have to get up and
do it.
You don't need to write it. Just pick a theme, get up and just start talking and you'll be surprised.
Yeah.
So I'm getting there.
Ooh, are you scared of bombing?
No.
No? Oh, well then Billy, you're going to be fine.
I'm not scared of bombing. I don't want to bomb.
Of course. I mean, no one wants
to. But
to.
everybody's going to bomb.
Yeah. But if you're not scared of it, then
I'm not scared of bombing. My whole life has been a series of bombs. That's where the mastery comes from. That's, I'm not scared of bombing.
Oh, good. Okay.
No.
Now, you said something about it being good here now. That's sort of how you're considering this new space, this new chapter you're in, because it's good here now. What's good about it?
Good, you mean for me personally?
Personally.
Well, It's good and it's challenging.
Okay.
I always find that the challenges are the greatest space for me. The fear is the greatest space for me. The loss is the greatest space for me. The failure is the greatest space for me because that's where I learn the most. And so once again, I'm in another learning space. You know, I smashed through a glass ceiling that was concrete. I was never supposed to, on paper, rise to the heights and be elevated to the sort of A-list wild success space that I did, that I have. And now that I'm there, I have realized, oh, so many people then spend their lives trying to stay there. And that's where I'm finding the fractures happen. I'm learning yet another version of an ebb and flow, another version of impermanence. Nothing is permanent. And you can't hold on to any of it.
Yeah.
Because the holding on to it is where the suffering happens.
Of course. Yeah.
And so even in the uncomfortable that I feel right now, and I am very, very uncomfortable right now, I'm also very inspired at the same time for whatever comes next. I have a production company. I've had it for 3 years, 4 years actually, 3 going on 4 years. I had a deal at FX. The strikes came, all of that stuff went away. All of it seems to have whatever. And it's like, but I have so much to focus on right now that is about me and about the stories that I want to tell. I want to be the head bitch in charge.
Okay.
I'm more interested in creating the stories and filling the gaps of the stories that I don't see, from the people that I don't see it from the marginalized folks like myself. I went to see Cats the Jellicle Ball the other night, and I couldn't stop crying. I got here in the late 80s, early 90s. There was nothing like that for me to do. I graduated from Carnegie Mellon. I studied classical theater, and all I could do was be in a musical review when I graduated, or be some thug on a guest spot on a television show.
Law and Order.
Yeah. There was nothing. They weren't casting people in Les Miserables. They weren't casting people in Phantom of the Opera and things of that nature. My first Broadway show was Miss Saigon, and that was a gift. And Cats, being a show that was from my generation, was one of the only spaces where they were casting any kinds of people of color. So there's a special place in my heart for that very special show that didn't age well until now, Divas. It is one of the greatest pieces of art that I have seen in a really, really long time. And to have those people on that stage, from the ballroom community, melded with the more traditional theater people, and and to know that I'm a part of that, to know that I'm a part of the generation that held the gatekeeper's feet to the fire and said, no, you will see us. You will see us, is just magical to me.
Yeah.
It really is just lovely It really, really is lovely. And so I want to continue to do that. It's not just about me. You know, I've had it. I got it all. I have it. I have all the things that I've ever dreamed of and more. You know, I've already done it. Anytime I have like that, you know, when we all have that twinge of, oh, I want to, it's like, oh, wait, I already did it.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
I already
nice.
did that. It's special.
Yeah. It is special. It's cool because it's all part of your, I feel like part of your legacy,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Part of your legacy. And you said, though, that you've done it all. You've done of it all of it. You
Most
got-
all.
Most all. We're going to get you that O.
Yeah.
So we're in
And
no
I
rush.
want my, you know, I want my television show that I write and direct and create and star in. I want my films. I want my, you know, plays. I want my musicals. I wrote a musical with Kurt Carr, gospel recording artist Kurt Carr. You know, that I'm pushing up that hill like Sisyphus. You know, I have lots of projects in the coffers that I've been working on for years. You know,
Yeah.
now is the time to
Now.
get that done.
So what's making you uncomfortable now? What's you feel very uncomfortable. What's so uncomfortable?
Ego.
Billy. Well, we got to go on Substack to get the real. So you're not going to tell me or my
What's
list-
making me uncomfortable?
the most uncomfortable.
Well, I'll go from
Okay.
where the uncomfortable started.
Okay.
COVID, into 2 strikes, into a really messy, nasty divorce for 3 years that just got over about 2 months ago, finally, where he got almost every cent I ever worked for in my life,
No.
legally. And people ask me, how is that possible? How is it possible that Orangina is in office for the second time? Ask yourself that, and then you'll understand why. Our legal system is trash, period.
You had a prenup?
No. He was before anything.
So you're like,
I didn't even
when
know
you
what
don't
that
have- when
was.
You don't have anything to. You're like, prenup for what?
I didn't know what that was.
Did you know you were going to be great?
Yes, but I didn't know what it. We just got the right to get married. I
see.
didn't.
Yeah.
It never even crossed my mind.
Yeah. And presumably when you're getting married, you're like, this is my person
Right.
forever. Yeah.
And I will say
Yeah.
that Ryan Murphy, God bless him, met him and said, you need to get a post-nup.
Ooh.
And I didn't.
You didn't do it.
Because he saw it.
How many years before it was time to get divorced did Ryan call that?
4 or 5.
Oh, he told you 4 years in advance.
He met him one time and said, you need a post-nup.
Ryan be knowing.
And then my mom died. That's really uncomfortable.
Yeah.
That's really hard. You know, it's me and my sister, and my mother was a very religious Pentecostal woman, Church of God in Christ child.
Kojic.
Kojic.
That's what
Yeah.
it is. I'm
Yeah, yeah,
saying
yeah.
it wrong, but I know the COG.
Kojic. Yeah.
I never said it out loud.
Kojic.
Yeah.
And when I came out to her as gay in the 80s, she didn't have a good response. She loved me. She didn't kick me out. I didn't get that. But she was afraid for my soul. Mm-hmm. Oh, you're going to hell. The same old. And she went from that all the way to choosing me and choosing the LGBTQ plus community in Jesus' name through love, and told my sister and I on her deathbed to stand up in front of her casket and hold the people who, the church people who were her community for a long time and who were the traumatizers of our family, hold them accountable and tell them the truth because they are wrong. I mean, it's so beautiful and I miss her so much. And then sepsis. You know, I've never felt my age until right now. My whole body is what I use for my work. And there's a part of it that I can't use right now fully. It's coming back. They don't know if it's going to be 100%. I can tell you right now, it's about 85, 90%. The compartment syndrome destroyed all of the nerves in my foot. They're coming back. They're coming back. But I'll see, you know, a performance, you know, of me in kinky boots or a performance of me in something. And I'm, you know, it's uncomfortable to know that I can't do that right now.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I'll ever be able to do that. That's an uncomfortable place because that was my superpower. And to feel like you've lost your superpower is uncomfortable. Like I said, to feel like you've lost your superpower is uncomfortable.
Doesn't mean you have.
Feelings are not always facts. And so I'm working myself through that right now. And it's uncomfortable in a good way.
Sure.
Like I said, it's uncomfortable in a good way because whatever grows from this, I've been planting these seeds my whole life. I plant seeds all the time. I never stop. I never stop dreaming. I never stop growing. I never stop expanding. And I never stop holding myself accountable. You know, right now, I'm like, oh, this is my ego that I thought I had dealt with. And the ego is tricky. You know, I did that Mariah Carey thing, right? I love talking to you. I did that.
And I'm like, I'm hanging on every word.
So my first event back was the Grammys.
Okay.
And I was called to do a tribute to Mariah Carey for the Music Cares. They do it every year, and a few years ago I did it for this. My brain is still foggy.
I didn't even have sepsis, and my brain is.
My brain is
ADHD
still foggy.
Is
I sang Both Sides Now, Joni
Okay.
Mitchell.
Okay.
And so they called me back to do this. And you know, my fashion is my armor. My fashion is my weapon. My fashion is my politics. My fashion is my superpower. And it's based on a very specific thing, very specific things. Non-binary, degendering of fashion. I wear what the fuck I want, right? And when I'm doing the non-binary thing and leaning into the feminine part of it, of me, the silhouette is this and then this. The train, right? When I'm in 8.5-inch Rick Owens platform pumps, it makes me about 6'2". So that train catches the wind and just lays behind me like it should. I saw myself singing Always Be My Baby, and I remember I kept stepping on my train. I was like, why am I stepping on this train? And I looked at, when I finally looked at it, I was like, oh my God, I'm in flats. It's not catching the air. It's bunching up under me. I look like the clothes are wearing me. That's never happened to me before in my life. Like, it was like, that's only me. Nobody else noticed it. And it's my ego.
Yeah.
That's my ego. I get what it is. You know, and it's like, oh my God, I'm about to play a drag queen in a Broadway show, and I'm going to have to put on a kitten heel like Michelle Obama.
Let me say, I used to talk shit about kitten heels, but I love a kitten heel now. I'm sorry. And
I better get used to a kitten heel.
I know. And listen, you might just have to get used to a kitten heel. I used to talk so much shit about a kitten heel. I'm like, girl,
so much shit on a kitten heel.
Wear a flat or wear a heel, but not a kitten. And now, I got like 3 pairs of kitten heels.
I'm going to have to go to Prada and get them kitten heels.
Yeah, they're kind of cute.
They are cute, and it's still a heel.
It's still a heel.
And it's still elegant.
Even if it's an inch, it's a heel. I mean,
I'm going to go 2.
You're going to go 2?
I'm going to go 2. I can do 2.
Okay.
Right now.
Be careful.
I know.
Take it easy.
But like that part, like the image part, like just really going, okay. It's okay. I am exactly where I'm supposed to be.
Yeah.
There's growth in this, and I feel it happening all at once.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Well, Billy, it's time for a segment I call That's Nice, but What About Me? So, that was cute or whatever.
Okay.
So that was cute or whatever.
That was cute or whatever.
But we're going to talk about me now.
Mm-hmm.
No, I want to take this segment to say thank you so much for sharing yourself with me today.
Of course.
My listeners, for your vulnerability, for your honesty. I am so inspired by the way you're choosing to live, especially now after having been in the hospital and been dead for 3 days.
Yes.
I'm so inspired.
And for those of you who want to talk shit on my comments, talking about I'm being extra and not dead, look it up.
He was dead.
Dead.
And
I just had to say that. You know, because it's not on a soundbite on social media.
Yes.
It's on real press.
Yeah. You said, let me say it here.
You motherfuckers telling me what I went through.
And he said motherfuckers, not MFers.
No.
Because we're not the pulpit. This isn't church. This isn't church.
Telling me what I went through. How very dare you? See, I have a sense of humor too.
You do. But you know what? The thing is, I do want to ask you this about defending. A quick, give me like your fastest way to be like, I won't be defending myself against trolls. Because you still felt the need to say something here. And I resonate with that, where you're like, I need to let you know, why are you speaking on my situation? Right. Come to the mic. Tell
right.
What would you say? What is like a good piece of advice? Because I think a lot of people fall into that. Troll comment.
Well, for me, I'm not doing it here.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
I'm not doing it here.
Okay, I'm not.
I will address it here.
On the book.
And I'll address it.
Substack. Right here on the podcast on Thanks Dad with Nwodim.
Yes.
And you have been Billy Porter.
This is real. So y'all can hear the whole thing.
Yes.
You can, yes, I'm extra.
And that's okay.
Why are you not?
And you're not enough.
All of the things.
I'm extra and you're not
all
enough.
Of the things.
Yeah.
I will, you know what I mean? Like,
yes.
It's like, yeah, you know what I mean.
I do know what
That's
you
what
mean.
I'm here.
I have to have you back on the podcast.
Please have me back.
We have to do a part 2.
Please.
I want to check in.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Billy,
I love you.
So much.
But
I
what's
love
the other one? What, you're going to do this?
That was it. Because I wanted to just ask how you handled the trolls, but
that was
been handled.
Yeah, yes.
Yes.
That's how I handle the trolls. I handle the trolls on by living.
Okay.
I keep living.
Yeah, you do.
I keep thriving.
And you do.
Yeah.
And you really do. Yeah. Billy, I'm so glad you're alive. Thank you for coming
Thank
by.
you.
This was pure delight. And okay, that was my talk with Billy Porter. How inspiring. I feel so inspired. And I was right. It's the coochie. It's usually the coochie. If you want advice from me and my next guest, you could have had advice from Billy Porter. If someone had called and told us some tea, you could have gotten advice from me and Billy Porter. And I think Billy would have given good advice. I just get this feeling. But anyway, if you want advice, call 502-849-3237, 502-849-3237, 502. Thanks, THX. Dads. What a beautiful day. What a beautiful day. Please tune in next time. I love you. Next time. Bye-bye. Thanks, Dad is a production of Will Ferrell's Big Money Players and iHeart podcast. I'm your host, Nwodim. Our producer is Kevin Bartelt, and our executive producer is Matt Apodaca.